Welcome to Sairam Triple YouTube channel. Let us discuss Module 1 Smart Grid. But don't get confused because the subject is smart grid, but here there is a picture is electrical grid. See, the smart grid is almost on 70 to 90 percentage relationship will be there, contact will be there with the electrical grid. Like smart grid is not like a separate components or separate subject. It's a continuation of electrical grid. Just electrical grid we are implementing into a smarter way, that is called as a smart grid. We are not eliminating any of the equipments in the electrical power system components. Generation is same and distribution is same, transformer is same. Just we are keeping a sensor for automation, intelligent two-way communication system, right? Just like a updating your Windows 7 to Windows 10 or whatever it may be, just implementing, just updating in the power plants. That's what it's called as a smart grid. See here, electrical grid consisting of power generation to the consumer side, right? Consumer side, and there is a generation here. Generation, you can consider hydel, thermal, nuclear, whatever power plants, right? But in the smart grid they are concentrating wind and solar for green energies. Next there is a step up transformer, okay, for stepping up into 11 kilovolts to the 33 or 66. Again it is transmitted here to here from the transmitting transmission lines. Here there's a substations, so it converts 66 or 220 kilovolts to 11 kilovolts, right? Next we have a distribution substation. See here, I'll be giving one best example. Like this one is a Raichur thermal power plant or Ballari thermal power plant. So there we are having one transformer, and here one transformer. So for Bengaluru we have a main station in Vijayanagara, like in the Kanakpura also, right? That's a transmission substation. So after that we are transmitting. Next distribution substation in the Anekal we can consider, right? In the Anekal via Chandapura route we have a distribution substation. After that we have here, just you consider this one is your college, okay? I mean, this one is college. This one is the backside of your gate. Backside of your college, there is a H pole mounted or a cement concrete mounted substation will be there. That converts 11 kilovolts to 415 or 230 volts. That's the best example. This is an electrical grid. That's includes. That grid includes generation, transmission, distribution, utilization, right? So this is a overall picture of your power supply system. So you can draw single line diagram of this power supply system also. If suppose if you uh, consider smart grid, right? So if you come to smart grid concept, so they'll place here on sensor, okay, generation side, and they'll place on control room over here, because how much capacity is there in the power plant, and then how much demand is required, and then how much power is flowing from the input to the output. And then here also one sensor will be there, and control circuit will be there, and then control room will be there. So just it's a two-way communication, and then everything is automatic. So electrical grid is same, but we are implementing into automation. If you consider non-automatic or non-automation, so the process will be taking too much time, and then it will be very slow, and then human requirement is more, and there is error present. But if it is automation, there is no error. Like and if suppose fault occurs, if suppose any power failure occurs, if suppose anything happens in the power system components, automatically it will be self-heal, right? Self-healing will be occurring in the smart grid. See, if suppose here a tree is falling into the components, what happens? So there is no power to the output side, there is a fault, and then short circuit occurs. So automatically the power grid components, they are placing some sensors inside or whatever. So it will sense, and then it will send the signal to the main station, and then directly by self they'll remove the faults, and then that's a easy maintenance, right? So this is one diagram. And next we have Indian electricity needs, okay. This is according to 2011 survey. So demand is 2 lakh 10,000 megawatts. Production is 1,82,200 megawatts. According to 2011 survey, at present there is no a lagging demand as well as production. So we are producing more by using solar power plant and then wind power plants, right? So installed capacity is 2 lakh 25,133 megawatts. So 10.2 percentage with their difference, right? So this is a concept, right? So